Welcome to Thunder Live on FanDuel Sports Network, presented by Toyota. Let's go places. On the second night of a back-to-back, and the Thunder with a whole lot of energy in the second half of this game after trailing by as many as 14 points, going up against a team with the second longest win streak in the NBA, the New York Knicks. The Thunder got a lot of firepower from Aaron Wiggins in the fourth quarter and walk away with their 14th straight win here inside of Paycom Center. OKC defeats the Knicks 117-107. Welcome inside Paycom Center and into Thunder Live. I'm Paris Lawson, sitting next to the Thunder's very own Royce Young. And Royce, stop me if this sounds familiar. The Thunder got down by double digits in this game, and we saw a second half rally that allowed this team to turn the tides. Does that sound familiar to you?
One tweak to the story this time around, though.
Yep.
In the third quarter, they waited a little bit longer.
That's right.
They did in the fourth quarter. 37-19 was the score in that fourth quarter, Paris. But, man, what a night of hoops we were blessed with here in Oklahoma
Incredible
City.
Game.
Two good teams really playing well throughout this game. It was just great energy in the building and great performances overall. But one of the biggest takeaways for me, and you mentioned it off the top, second night of the back-to-back for the Thunder. But which team did it look like had the energy and the pop as that game went on? And look, Tom Thibodeau and the Knicks are notorious for playing their main rotation guys extended minutes. All the five starters played over 40 minutes in this game, but it probably fittingly that it was Aaron Wiggins, a bench guy for the Thunder, that came up huge in this game. And again, second night of a back-to-back, and it was the Thunder finishing with that energy.
I mean, there's just so many different elements to this game, and Aaron Wiggins is certainly one of them. A guy who has had a little bit of an up-and-down season and then just absolutely blows the roof off of this place here in the fourth quarter. The whole entire Paycom Center crowd up off its feet as Aaron Wiggins makes his fourth three of the fourth quarter.
I mean, and it was such a cool moment for Wiggs, too. I mean, he's obviously been a Thunder staple the last couple of years, a true system player, really grown and developed, got the big contract over the summer.
Yeah.
And sometimes, you just ride the ebbs and flows of an 82-game season. It's not always all perfect all the time. And look, Wiggins has been playing well, but he hasn't played up to the efficient standard maybe that he had set before. But, these types of moments, and you get the opportunity. A.J. Mitchell went out with an ankle injury, unfortunately, and it was one of the reasons Wiggins got cast into that opportunity there in the fourth quarter and absolutely took advantage of every opportunity he got.
He was certainly ready for it, and he answered that call when his number was called. All right, let's bring in Chris Fisher and Michael Cage, who are on the call for the entire game here tonight. Guys, what'd you see?
Well, how rare was tonight? It was just the fourth time in NBA history you had two teams with at least 9-game winning streaks coming into a game. It was the first time since 2000, and you're expecting a high-level game. And it was a high-level finish, Michael, but it wasn't a high-level offensive game for OKC, particularly in the second and third quarters. They waited until the fourth quarter, but before we talk about the offense, it was the defense that allowed them to get back into the game in the second half. After New York put up 66 points in the first, the Knicks put up just 41 points in the second half. I thought the Thunder defense stayed locked in throughout the course of this game.
Well, first of all, were you not entertained? I mean, this was a great game, folks, between two great ball clubs, well coached, playing at their best, and it was on display. The Knicks and the Thunder, it was a battle from the start. Both teams got off to a great start, and the Knicks kind of pulled away in that second quarter. But as usual, what's really been kind of the status quo for the Thunder, third quarter and on, it's all theirs. They came out. It was led by J-Dub, and then they were just an exchange back and forth. I thought, what Royce just brought up about, not having A.J. Mitchell, and in the extended minutes to Aaron Wiggins, he delivered, man. That dude's a baller. I mean, he came up big for the Thunder because what they were doing, they were shrinking the floor on Shea. So look, all right, we're going to pack people in the paint. Shea, you got to drive through all of us. And Shea made the right pass. He made the right pass to the right person, and that guy delivered, man. I'm telling you, if there was a second game ball I could give, because I saw him get the game ball when he was talking to Nick Gallo, I'd give it to him because that guy was remarkable the way he was able to knock the shots down, and the Knicks had no answer for it. They were just calling timeout after timeout, and the Thunder continued to improve on their shooting percentage, which they got over 50% tonight. They kept turning the Knicks over. They made their free throws, and all of a sudden the Knicks were chasing them the entire second half.
Yeah, the Thunder bench just so critical. And how many times over the course of Aaron Wiggins' career have we seen him come into a game, step in no matter what it is? He's so interchangeable, coming off the bench, being a starter, and finding a way to make a difference. This difference tonight was huge. That fourth quarter might have been his best fourth quarter of his career.
Yeah, 15 points, 4 made threes, and an and one. Yeah, I would give that one to Aaron Wiggins that fourth quarter. absolutely phenomenal. Chris and Mike, thank you so much. We'll see you a little bit later in the show. Now, for those of you that might have tuned in a little bit late to this game, you missed a lot of action in the first half of this one that really helps tell the story of this game. So let's roll it from the top. Let's roll the tape and take you back to the first quarter to see how this game unfolded, because truly, there were so many different ebbs and flows to how this game went down. Let's start in the first quarter, boys, because OKC got out to a really strong start offensively. They put up 33 points this first game.
Yeah, Jason Cage mentioned it. It was a real back and forth first quarter. Both teams came out playing well. And you can see just early on in this game, there's the matchup that the Knicks can present with their so often it just hits these timely threes that
it just feels like Lou has kind of been internal talking. This is underneath a good three right now. Lou always able to knock it down. That's a lane. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander doing his best, getting downhill, getting to the rim. But the Knicks offense, it was flowing here early on. A lot of different guys getting involved. There was a little bit of a floater in because Richard just OT and early on they had to come in. Defense in the offense. Little spin, little finish off the glass.
there you hit the spin moving. OKC, the offense would really slow down. In general, the game would kind of slow down into the second and third quarters, and the New York Knicks would really take advantage and play their style of offense. Some of it was just shot making. I mean, the Knicks obviously a very good shooting team. Brunson is such a tough cover. What they're going to do, they look at a tremendous job on Brunson. Over 6 knocking down some threes. He's somebody that a lot of times the scouting report says, well, we're going to screen out him and then shoot some threes. He's very capable of knocking down. This is what Kings really did. First half, similar to the game the other night. Against the Clippers were done with the Blizzard. Those Clipper times, and the Thunder come right now at halftime. They're kind of similar to the game the other night.
a big-time bucket. The Thunder needed some offense there in that third quarter, and Jay Will able to deliver. The Knicks still doing their thing offensively, finding looks. And here you see David Shannon get it out to Mikal Bridges once again, knocking it down.
It felt like a really tough shot. Maybe got a little bit of travel. Right there with that first three.
Gets the entire Paycom Center crowd off its feet. Isaiah Joe adding to the momentum here inside of this building. And let me tell you, it was loud. It was electric. It really didn't feel like that bucket by Mikal Bridges was going to pull any of this momentum for Oklahoma State.
Started to pop after the Wiggins knocked that one down. And that was a brilliant travel as well. Just identified it. There's Brunson's game so well. He was the big one of forcing that turnover there. I mean, this is SGA starting to do. This is slanting the middle. This is the left. I mean, absolutely.
With 15 points in the fourth quarter, and here are the final stats. You see the Thunder are shooting 51% from the field. The Knicks, they were shooting well the entirety of this game, shot 47% from the field. Those fast break points down at the bottom, though, that's a big key because the Thunder really able to turn up the tempo of the game, I believe, in that third and fourth quarter.
Yeah, in the second half field goal percentage, OKC 55-36. And a rare game, Paris, where the Thunder actually had more turnovers than their opponent. The Thunder had 13 to the Knicks 12. We don't see that happen very often, but again, like we've talked about in so many other areas, that's not just like the trick that the Thunder have to do. That's not the box that they have to check to win a game. Obviously, they were able to win this one by 10 over a very good team, despite not winning the turnover battle this time, because tonight it was the shooting that really caught alive. The Thunder were 14 of 27 from three in this one, again, highlighted by Aaron Wiggins doing a lot of that heavy lifting, specifically in the fourth quarter.
So many guys getting involved on both ends of the floor for the Thunder. They're able to walk away with a big-time comeback victory here tonight. All right, let's get you over to the press room so you can hear from Thunder head coach Mark Daigneault postgame.